The government shutdown is heading into a second month, and if it goes past Tuesday, it'll be the longest in American history. President Trump is now calling on Senate Republicans to eliminate a centuries-old rule that gives the minority party a say on most legislation. National correspondent Atra El-Nashar reports from Capitol Hill.
On the eve of Halloween, President Trump issuing a directive to his party that, for many, is a frightening scenario. In a pair of social media posts telling Senate Republicans to initiate the nuclear option, get rid of the filibuster, and make America great again.
What you're seeing is an expression of the president's anger at the situation.
The filibuster is a 60-vote threshold required to advance most legislation in the Senate. It's considered one of the last bastions of bipartisanship in Washington. If the filibuster was eliminated or a carve-out was created for this scenario, the Republican majority could pass the House Republicans' short-term budget and end the government shutdown. But Senate Republicans have to want it first.
Supermajority requirement is something that makes the Senate the Senate.
That was Senate Majority Leader John Thune October 12th. On Friday morning, his spokesperson said Thune's position on the importance of the filibuster has not changed.
The filibuster protects. It's been a voice for the minority. It gives the minority a say in what happens in the country. The founders created the Senate uniquely that way for that specific reason.
Following Trump's post, Republican Senator John Curtis of Utah says, "I'm a firm no on eliminating it." Through spokespeople, Senate Majority Whip John Barrasso, former Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Senator Tom Tillis were among those who also rebuked the president's request. That's enough Republicans to block any attempt to touch the filibuster. There is another person other than Trump calling to nix the filibuster, but he's not a Republican.
Carving it out the filibuster now would make it almost impossible to shut our government down in the future, regardless if it's the Democrats or the Republicans doing these things.
This week, the Senate failed for the 14th time to pass that short-term budget, as party leaders still have not engaged in direct talks with each other. As for the House, they're scheduled to remain out of Washington all week next week for the 7th week in a row. On Capitol Hill, I'm Atra El-Nashar.